Hi, recording this while I'm sunbathing and grounding to earth, recharging my internal battery. So I was just thinking, I've been thinking the last couple of days that one of the biggest takeaways and aha moments that I had, particularly this year, and I've heard people say this, but I never actually really experienced it. So this year, I really found the self-love, discipline, and sheer motivation, honestly, because I hit another rock bottom with my health about a year ago. And I was seemingly climbing out of the dark hole that I fell out of. The brain fog had come back, the fibromyalgia type pain, inflammation, swollen. I have the pictures to prove it. Don't even recognize myself when I look at pictures of myself a year ago. But the bottom line is this: I had been practicing and doing a lot to support my health, but I was missing some of the foundations, and I wasn't ready to make the decision to change the way that I was eating consistently, what I was putting into my body, and also what I was allowing for my body to absorb, which is natural light. And I was talking to a client that I was scheduling a holistic consultation and a sauna session with the other day, and she has pre-diabetes, was told by the doctor she has pre-diabetes, and the doctors basically told her, just watch what you eat and we'll monitor it. It's no big deal. It's no, define no big deal, right? But anyway, so I was asking her some questions, and she was saying, I really don't recognize that I feel terrible. I feel like I've always felt. And that really got me thinking and reflecting on, like I said, one of the biggest takeaways that I've had this year is, and I was telling my husband this last night, I feel so much better. I never realized how freaking crappy I felt. Of course, I did know that I had fibromyalgia and gut inflammation. My stomach would get real bloated. And the reason that this came highlighted to me this week is because Josiah and I went to a new restaurant that opened up in town. It was our second time there. We ate there a couple of weeks ago. It's like a homemade pizza place. And the first time that we ate there, I had a couple of slices of pizza, and I was like, wow. I was monitoring my blood sugar. It didn't seem to spike significantly, alarmingly, and I didn't feel the way that I feel when I eat simple carbs and sugars and gluten. So I was like, oh, that was so yummy, and I didn't feel so bad. So I had the bright idea to go back again. We had a date night this past week, and we had leftovers, and I didn't go overboard, but I ate this food again. And for the last 3 days, I have felt pains that I haven't felt in my body, mild, not severe. My stomach is bloated, and I've just felt really off. And it just has really reminded me of how significant it is when we really commit to making a change, and we can just find that inside of us and know why we're doing it. So along of you really get to experience the next level of what it feels like to feel really good. And then when you go back on your ways, like my body just does not respond well to simple carbs and to gluten and to enriched or refined grains. And I have felt so good this year by abstaining from that and fueling my body with high quality protein, animal protein, and high quality fats, that my energy has been stable. My moods are stable. I feel alert and have energy in the day. But along with making that change, I also made the change of spending intentionally way more time outside receiving natural light. So March 13th of this year, I started waking up, ask my phone, what time is the sunrise tomorrow? And I learned how to wake up and walk outside and take in the light of the sun as it rises. And I learned how to eat my meals this year outside. Like 90% of the meals that I've eaten since March of this year have been outside. Even when it's raining and gray, I've still gone outside. And I have not only spent morning time outside and my meals outside, I take light breaks, walking on earth barefoot, laying on earth. I was just laying on the grass. And you see, because food is not just the nutrients. Food and light are signals. It's information to our body. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that. You really do not know how good you can feel until you, number one, get out of the boxes that we call safe living environments and return back to earth, connecting with earth, allowing your skin and your eyes to absorb the natural light. And when you decide to, make the choice to not put poisons on your skin and in your body. And so I've been on this journey for 16 years of holistic health, and this year was the most impactful and most significant. And after kind of going on a mini little binge this week and having those leftovers for a few days, I told my husband last night, I have no desire to eat that really yummy, delicious pizza, because the way that I feel now is not yummy and delicious. I feel like I don't ever want to feel like this again. And so, yeah, like, it's not a punishment. Like, I don't feel upset that, like, oh, I can't eat that pizza. I don't want to eat it because I want to continue to feel so good, and I'm feeling so good when I'm not consuming that. So, yeah, I don't know. That's what I wanted to share today. If you are trying to find the perseverance or the motivation, I would say before you even try to change your diet, change your light lifestyle first. Start going outside, spending time outside. It increases your neurotransmitters, your happy hormones. It's literally a real antidepressant when you understand the science of what real light does to your body. And I bet you'll find that next level of strength to make the other changes that you want in your life when you shift your life to outside. Alrighty, y'all, be blessed.